FlossTube, it's me, Hannah the Okie Stitcher here with another FlossTube update. Today is Monday, the 2nd of September, 2024. So, I got a lot to show you. All right, where to start? Okay, I'm gonna start with finishes because I have two to show you guys. Now, this one is for my oldest daughter. So, Berlin, if you're watching, I just recently found out my kids watch my floss tubes. So Berlin, if you're watching, turn around just for a minute. Now, this is 14 count white Eda DMC floss, 2 strands over 1 box. It's self-explanatory what show it's from. The artist pattern is from Lunar Fox Stitches over on Instagram. And yeah, this was really quick. I did it in just a few days. Well, I'll take that back. I started it a while ago, but then I just sat down one day and I just knocked it out, and it was super simple. And I like how it turned out. So cute. Okay, so that's gonna be her Christmas gift. And then this one is also for my oldest, and she knows this one's coming because she picked it out. This is her stocking, and it's a finish. So this is on 14 count Eda. It is dyed by Grace Notes Fabrics, and the colorway is Reyes, RHYS. For the most part, this is called for. The pattern came off of Etsy. The shop name is White Raven Patterns, or I think it's Patterns. White Raven Patterns. We did change up a few things. So the fawns and the white and everything like that is the same. But the red we changed up because it was a really weird rusty orange. And so we changed it up for the scarves and the holly. This green we just did as just something a little extra to break it up so it's not just the same all throughout. These are DMC flosses, and it is 2 over 1. Another thing that we changed up was up here. So this was supposed to be just plain white, same with the name, but we changed it out to be green, and then the pink in the middle is the same as the ears and the cheeks. And then this is a rose gold type color, and it's really cute. I was kind of worried that it was gonna blend in with this brown, but it actually doesn't. It pops and it looks really cute. So yeah, there is that. And the nice thing is I know which base I'm going to. I'm not gonna say on here, but I looked into their county fair, and their county fair is in July. So all these projects that I'm showing you are fair eligible. Now, I don't know exactly what I'm gonna put in, but everything is eligible. Going on to whips, the other stocking that I'm working on for my youngest is, look. Okay, so this fabric is called Once Upon a Time by Grace Notes Fabrics. It is a 14 count Eda. And this pattern is Aristocats. And you're gonna have to use your imagination a little bit, but it's like the name up here, and then it goes into trees and snowflakes, and then it goes down into the 3 kittens, and they're on kind of like a snowbank and has the Christmas ornaments. So what I'm gonna do is I'm leaving the trees off, at least temporarily, because I don't really like them in the pattern, but I may change my mind towards the end. And then down at the bottom with the snowbank, I'm hoping that we can sub all the stitching for snow for this dyed fabric, because I really would hate to cover all this beautiful dyed fabric up, which is white. So we will see. But we got the name, which I did sub out the floss. It is a variegated purple DMC. And then I finished the snowflakes on this page. And I just worked my way down to Marie. And as you can tell, that's where the border for that page is. And I was getting kind of worried that I wasn't going to have enough space over here. So I did work my way over. And I do. I have more than enough fabric on this side to turn this into a stocking when it's done. And like I said, this is all DMC floss, 2/1. And this pattern, so this shop, and I can't remember the shop name off the top of my head, but I'll link it down in the description. It has a lot. Like, it has Star Wars, it has Winnie the Pooh, it has more like baby themed. It has so many. One thing, if you do get it, and this is not a deterrent at all, but just a side note, because it did not, at least I never, like when I went back to look, I never saw it printed anywhere. But just so you know, they give you 2 sets of patterns, right? They give you the color and the black and white. Well, one will have the spot for the name and the other will not, and you'll just have to do the math to figure out where the name would have been. So it took me a minute to figure that out, because my eyes, it's easier to read the color one, but the name was only on the black and white. So I printed out the black and white, and I initially thought that it was just like stacked kind of on top of each other, but it wasn't. So that's just a side note if you decide to buy any of these patterns. But I'm really liking how this is turning out so far. And I'm hoping to get this done by the end of the year, and it's actually a pretty decent possibility that I'll be able to. Okay, going on to my work stitch. This is on 14 count white Aida, called for DMs, well, no, I take that back. This pink is not called for. I changed it out because it was like a weird kind of reddish color. But as you can see, I got almost everything done. The belt's filled in, all of this white is filled in. So I have this one little pink square, and I got the pink in the helmet, and then it'll be done. This is my, like I said, my work stitch. So I just fold it up and I keep it in my pocket, literally. And whenever I'm in between tasks, I pull it out and I work on it a little bit. This is 2/1, 2 strands of floss over 1 box of fabric. And last time I said that I couldn't figure out, like, trace this back to the artist. Well, I was able to trace it back this time, and it is still available on a blog, and I will do my best to link that down below in the description box. All right. Then I started a new stitch that is just for me, and it's gonna be this. This is also from Lunar Fox Stitches, and it is Star Trek, and this is what I got so far. So this is a 14 count white Aida, called for DMC, and this is just the top, and then it'll go down. And I am doing 2 strands over 1, so 2/1. So that is it. That is all I have to show for today, for the month of August. Okay, other than that, I haven't really been doing much. I was watching the Olympics, and now I am trying to watch the Paralympics, but the TV doesn't really show a whole lot of Paralympics, which is a real shame, because I think I would prefer watching the Paralympics over the regular Olympics, but whatever. I have no control over what the TV people put on. Lots of baseball. I watched, well, and softball. I try to watch more softball than baseball, just because it's, to me, again, more entertaining than baseball. But again, baseball is aired more on TV for some reason. I don't understand why that is, but it is what it is. So I watched, like, the American Legion baseball championship. It was on, and then the Little League World Series was on, the softball World Series was on. There was not the softball championship, because that was several months ago, but there was some sort of softball tournament that was on, so I watched it. And then, of course, MLB is in the World Series right now, but my team, which is the Cubs, is not in, so I just kind of catch that whenever there's nothing else on, because I don't really have a stake in MLB right now. And yeah, this weekend, Harry Potter has been playing around the clock, because it's like Return to Hogwarts weekend. So I've been having Harry Potter on in the background all weekend. But yeah, that's it. I can't think of anything else to tell you guys. So I'm gonna let you go, so you have plenty of time to watch other people. And yeah, so I will talk to you again in probably another month. It'll probably be early October by the time I get a chance to put out another video. And this is becoming rambly, so I am seriously gonna let you go now. All right, well, TTFN, ta-ta for now.